Okay, I'm back on a Saturday. My fucking, uh, my shit might die. My computer might die. The thing is, I'm in my parents' porch right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. I had to get the video out. Also, sorry if the chimes kind of go off. But, bro, it's been the craziest night. Me and my family were playing Drawful. Drawful is just kind of like a Jack in the Box game. Where you just draw and you have to guess like what the drawing is essentially. And, bro, every time we were trying to play, like, dude, we heard this loud kind of like these loud jets coming in. We're like, what, bro? There was like five, six, seven, eight, nine, dude, like almost 10 fighter jets flying like really low overhead. And I guess it turns out, oh, like after a while, like, dude, because all the neighbors came out, everyone was like, yo, what the fuck? And it was kind of scary. It's like my dad's an idiot. He's like, let's go to war, baby. He's an idiot, but yeah, there was like fighter jets everywhere, and they circled around. Like they came and then they would leave, and then we would go back to playing again, and then we came and leave. They happened like 3 or 4 times, and dude, it's kind of scary. I was like, oh, if you've seen the movie World War Z, that's how I was feeling, and um, I don't know. There was like a Facebook post. Oh, there's just the fighter jets are just here. They're staying the night. Da da da. Da. There's a show or whatever. Bro, they're Canadian fighter jets, and I'm like, oh Canada, oh Canada. The 51st state is pulling up. So it's kind of weird. I try to get my sister and Julianne, bro. They wouldn't come. Anyways, this is what I talk about real quick. It's like my mom, when I was like 16, 17, she had been at this company for like 15, 20 years, right? And she was a senior vice president, and she was like on the executive board, right? And the company sold to a private equity firm, right? And everyone on the executive council had a lot of shares, and they all like retired afterwards, and they all came out of it with like millions upon millions of dollars, and they never increased my mom's shares. They left her shares as like mad small, so she got like 100K. I know that seems like a lot, it's not though. So she got like when everyone else on the executive board was getting millions upon millions, she would got like 100K. So I guess so then the CEO felt so bad. He bought a new company. He hired her to be on it, and then he's like, we're gonna sell this in 5 years, or in like 2 3 years. It's been like 8 years at this point. And so it's she's like had the carrot dangled in front of her, and then uh, afterwards, so then she started consulting a lot. Like at the same time, so she has shares in this company, but then she started consulting and like working with like 10, 20, different clients and stuff like that. And then like this one client was like, I want you to be on the board. We want you on the board. And she was like, consulted me like, should I do this? And I was like, it's kind of like putting all your eggs in one basket. And she didn't really listen to me, and she did it. And so she had to move away from my dad, and like she spends like 3 or 4 days out of the week somewhere else. And she's like, dude, these people don't know what they're doing. Like these people, she's like, I think I made a mistake again. And so I got so mad because I'm like, dude, my mom should have been retired 10 years ago. And for the last 10 years, she's had carrots dangled in front of her by greedy ass people, by CEOs, by fucking gross ass people. And so I'm like, my parents they bought a sauna. So I'm like sitting in the sauna, and I'm just like, I have to be rich. Like I have to be rich. Like there's not. I have to retire my parents. I have to be rich. I am gonna be rich. I'm gonna retire my parents. I'm gonna there's no option. There's no other option. It's just like the feeling that I get knowing that my mom's been like dangled a carrot in front of her to the point where now she's like, away from my dad now, and she's stressed out and like all this shit. And I'm just like, holy fuck! I was so mad, and I don't expect anyone to understand this feeling that I have, which is like a feeling of destiny, a feeling of conviction that it's not about like if I get rich or if I become this really wealthy person. It's about when. It's about I already know it's been in my destiny. And you could ask my family, anyone in my family. They will tell you that I've been wanting to be an entrepreneur and own my own company since like freaking I was like 3, 4, 5 years old. Like I've been telling them since that young. And so I was saying all this in the sauna, and then like Julianne, and my fiance, she's like, oh, I heard you in the, she's like, I heard you while you were in the sauna, and she's like, I want you to be more realistic, like, you're only 24. Like maybe in 10 years you can retire them, but like no, now you can't. And that upset me, but it's also understandable. It's like, because she's like, what's your plan? It's like, my plan is just to build shit over and over and over, build startups over and over and over, and build companies and build software set, like build tech companies, and to learn my process. And I'm like, and she was like, it's unrealistic to anyone else besides me, because I don't allow the limitations of the world like to be put on me. I'm not gonna be like, well, I'm only 24. I need to, because at no point in a salaried lifestyle will you ever have enough wealth to take care of the ones that you love in that way and retire the people you love. A salary is capped. A salary is capped at a certain amount, and you're always trading your time for money. You will never be at the point you could get. You could be salaried at whatever, and you'll never be at the point where you can get to that point where you can like make those things happen. Even if like something like 30K a month is not really possible on a salary for the most part, unless you're like very high in the on the executive level. But for entrepreneurs and solopreneurs, that's very possible. Now, obviously, there's a lot more risk, and there's a lot more times where you're making $0. And so, I don't know how to explain it to anyone else, and only you guys. Like, there's only certain people that will understand that. I want generational wealth, and I will have generational wealth. I don't care. Like I don't care how much people doubt me. Like it's already happened because I've thought it and because I've wanted it since my conception. I know it's gonna happen, and so like I don't get bothered by people doubting me. I mean a little bit, where I'm just like, man, you are so limited. Okay, we're back. Sorry, my fucking camera died. Hold on. My camera died. Anyways, the gist of my point is like, what other people say, it doesn't matter. I know my conviction. I was born with this conviction. I was born with this destiny, and I was born to make shit happen. And so I will do that, and I will retire my family, and I will make sure my kids are okay. Just like Conor McGregor, bro. Before he went crazy, and so I think I'm gonna do these things, and I'll take the doubt. I'll take the doubt of people, even my significant other, and I'll take all that, and I'll turn it into, use that as fuel. Not to prove them wrong, but just to be like, I guess it is to prove them wrong, but most of it it's not more. It's more about proving myself right rather than people proving them wrong. But I will make shit happen, and I will be. I don't know. I'll be free. I'll be free, and I'm not free until I fulfill this dream and this journey and I fulfill this desire. To take care of everyone I love. So anyways, I'm gonna make this kind of short because I want to go hang out with my sister and Julianne. So, I love you guys. Have a blessed rest of your Saturday night. And I'll catch you guys on Sunday. I might be back home. I might take Monday off, so I might stay here for another night. It was my mom's birthday on Monday. I felt so bad. We stayed up late with my mom last night, and then she woke up at like 3 in the morning in the middle of the night and just like threw up, and like now she had like a stomach bug, and she was throwing up all night. She got no sleep, and like we had to cancel like our big reservation for the night. We had a big reservation with all of our friends, our family friends and family, and yeah, we had to cancel that, so she's just kind of down, and it's really sad. But me and Juliana, we tried to make her soup, like miso soup, and like something easy for her to eat, and she threw it up, so it's just kind of hard to see. But hopefully she gets better. We booked a trip though. We're going on a cruise on the Carnival Venetia, which is like the Italian Carnival cruise, and we're doing that next month, so that's kind of hype. But other than that, I love you guys. Guys, girls, gays, queers, they, them, these are everyone and anyone. Have a blessed rest of your Saturday night, and I'll catch you guys on Sunday. Bye bye.